Hey, guys, welcome back and happy Thursday. Guys, obviously, last night we watched the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion, which it was part four. And I have to say, part four delivered in my eyes. It wasn't what I thought it would be, but it was definitely better than the first three parts. Now, we will be back to talk about this today, just Jason, Dana Wilkie, and I on my channel at 12 p.m. Eastern. And then Jason will go over to his channel at 1:15 to have a complete interactive conversation with all of the subscribers and callers who decide to chime in. Guys, that's not what we're back to talk about today. We're back to talk about the fact that Andy Cohen has revealed that Erika Girardi gifted his son $1,000 worth of shares, or 1,000 shares in Disney stock. Well, that gift never arrived and we have all the details. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Andy Cohen is counting his blessings because he was elated when he learned that the lavish baby shower gift that Erika Girardi said she was going to send him, well, it never arrived. So this was a gift that Erika and Tom Girardi planned on giving Andy Cohen, and it was at this infamous baby shower where all of the rumors started spreading about Tom Girardi in the first place. And it looks like she didn't send it. She set out to send a very lavish gift to Andy for his child, Benjamin, and that's not what happened. The gift never arrived, and Andy Cohen is thankful because he didn't want to be brought into any of the legalities of the Girardi scandal whatsoever, and I absolutely do not blame him. It looks like he chimed in on this, talked about it, and he said, honestly, I was so thankful and happy because of Erika's legal woes. He said that Erika had given me a card, and in the card, I believe it was 2,000. No, I think it was 1,000 shares of Disney stock, which is really expensive. Okay, so it wasn't $1,000 worth, it was 1,000 shares. He said this during a Tuesday, November 2nd event at the Temple Center in New York City. He also said, I called her and said, are you kidding me? And she said, that's what we give all of the kids in our life. So we know, especially watching Erika last night on the reunion, he asked her about the $14 million Amex bill. And she said, well, that was over the course of 12 years. And he said, okay, that's still a lot of money. And she said, well, not really, because that's almost a little over $1 million a year. I feel like we're all spending that here. But when Ronald Richards came out with this Amex bill, it didn't seem like it was over the course of 12 years. I'll have to go back and fact check and check the years, but I'm sure if that is not correct, we will hear from Mr. Ronald Richards himself on Twitter, and he will be chiming in on it. Now, we know after bringing Ronald Richards on our channel yesterday, having him on for a live, he's doing anything at this point in order to put this to bed, come to some sort of agreement with Erika Girardi. And he knows, and he said this, there's no way she's going to be able to pay back the $25 million. That's what she's being sued for. And he went on to let us know it's not that anyone's giving up over here, but we need to be realistic about it. She's not going to come up with $25 million. So we need to get to a number that she can come up with. But however, I will not agree to a settlement with Erika Girardi unless I find out who the third party is who is helping her pay her fees, her legal fees, her bills, all of it. He said he just wants to make sure and clarify that the third party is not holding on to money that actually belongs to the Girardis. Now, we haven't found out who that third party is as of yet. And when Andy Cohen asked her on the reunion, at the reunion, she said, I can't speak on that. Eventually, if she wants to get to a settlement, she will have to let us know. And Ronald Richards even said, once we find out who that person is, we don't have to rip them through the media and tell everybody who the person is. It's just really for the trustee, Ronald Richards, and everyone involved in the court system. They want to know who the person is. That way they can clear that person and make sure that they're not hiding funds for the Girardis. It makes perfect sense to me. And I also respect the fact that the court system, the trustee, and everyone in between, that they're not wanting or willing to put that person's name out there, because at the end of the day, a lot of people in these social circles, they have a lot of money. So I'm sure if someone gives, Erika money or whatever as a gift, they shouldn't be scrutinized for it, because a lot of people don't like Erika right now, and that's exactly what would happen. But let's get back to the baby shower gift. Andy noted that he previously mentioned the gift, the lavish gift, at another event earlier this year. And when he did, he got a call from a reporter asking about the pricey gift. He said that it could potentially implicate him in Erika and Tom's current legal drama. That is when Erika revealed that the gift never actually arrived. He said, so I called Erika and I was like, look, I got to be straight with you. This now is going to run in the paper and it's going to look like I'm throwing you under the bus. And she had a response, and she was apparently very understanding, because she knows at this point anyone who's received any sort of, money or whatever, except apparently the alleged mistresses, anyone who's received any sort of money from the Girardis, they will be investigated, they will be looked into. And had Andy Cohen have accepted that gift or actually received the gift, yeah, his name could have been on that list. So thankfully, it is not. Erika just so happened to remember that she never sent over the stock, and she also agreed with Andy that this is a good thing. She said, Andy, I know we didn't send it, and this has been on my mind. She said, I remember everything. I don't forget anything. And I remember that we didn't give you the gift. She said, thank God we didn't. And Andy Cohen said to her back, thank God you didn't. Like, I am so glad you didn't. Well, I do have a few questions when it comes to, the gift and not receiving it. Why didn't they receive it? Was Erika already aware of the legal woes, the financial woes? And Erika asked us last night to be patient because she will eventually tell her story. Now, did we get all of the answers we were looking for? No. Did she seemingly address the victims? Yes. But a lot of things that she was saying, like the $20 million never got transferred into her EJ Global business account, I have to fact check that with Ronald Richards, because Ronald was so adamant that it did. And then the timeline of the Amex bill, I also want to fact check that with Ronald Richards, because he was adamant about that too. I have a lot of questions. I do have a lot of questions to which hopefully we'll get the answers. And I'm sure that this isn't going to end anytime soon. I feel like Erika Girardi has another year under this legal stress, and I'm sure it has to be taxing on her. But like her co-star said last night at the reunion, hopefully you'll be just a little bit more aware and sensitive about how you portray yourself on social media. That way it makes you that much more less of a target. At this point, I feel like everyone has made their mind as to whether or not they are supporting Erika or against Erika. I feel like we're way too far into the game, but we'll see, because opinions will come out. Guys, don't forget that we are going live today at 12 p.m. Eastern with Dana Wilkie and Jason for a subscribers only live chat. We'll be talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion part 4. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you haven't hit the notification bell, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that too. And we will see you so very soon. Bye, guys. Love you.